gonna go to the classic right now. We're gonna go to, when you think of Birkenstock, this is probably the style that comes to mind. It's the Arizona. It's that classic two-strap, the working buckles. This is a huge customer pick. My goodness, the reviews are phenomenal on this shoe. And I gotta say, I love the print in this. Look at this camo print. This is called khaki. And if you love camo, what a fun way to get it in a Birkenstock. We only have 150 if you want to get this one. So I wanted to show you that first. But we have all of the great classics as well. Here's the black. And I love how Birkenstock, when they do the black, they really make it a sleek black. I mean, they match the hardware to it. They do the outsole on that black as well. So that looks beautiful. Every summer, this is the most popular color in that white. It's just so fresh. It looks pretty sporty. And you've got kind of like a hematite tone in the working buckle hardware there. Then we get into some of our neutrals. This is the mocha. This is another iconic color for Birkenstock. Fewer than 200 people will be able to pick up the classic Arizona in that beautiful mocha. Gold is my favorite. I'm partial to gold. I love anything metallic, but it is a subtle sheen. So it's not like it's too trendy. It's actually a really pretty way to do gold. I mean, look how good it looks with jewelry. It's beautiful if you want it in the gold. And then finally here at the end, we've got the stone. And that is a really nice neutral as well. In fact, let me grab, this is the mocha, which has a little bit more brown undertone, and stone is a little bit more grayish as an undertone, but they're both great neutrals. Sizing on this, 5, 5.5, all the way up to 11, 11.5. If you're searching, if you're buying this online or on the app, we do have the Birkenstock sizing as well. So some of you, I know, you know your exact Birkenstock size. You can see that online. But honestly, you can't go wrong with this one. I think it's a great place to start as well. Don't you think, Courtney? If they've never tried Birkenstock, you might want to go with that classic two-strap Arizona.
Well, this is what everyone knows. You know, when you look at the Arizona, you know it's a Birkenstock, and that's how people recognize Birkenstock. This great two-strap, it has full coverage, which a lot of people like. You know, it's kind of androgynous. It's really great. I love the fully adjustability in both of the buckles, and this is really going to hold you into that footbed, which is super nice. I love the neutral palette here. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of these colors. It is so fun, and I love that we finally got to have the khaki, this khaki camo on air. It's adorable. So ladies, if you already have the mocha or the white or the black, this camo is really, really super fun. And again, it's a neutral.
You know, I never mix it to air because it sells out every time before we actually get to it. In fact, we had the lighter version of this, and that one's already gone too. So yeah, I would say if you're watching and you love camo, I would not hesitate to get this. Use the FlexPay and get it home. But in addition to that, we do have all of the classics too. You know, one of the questions we get a lot, especially people who haven't worn Birkenstock, they say, when I get it home, how do I know it's the right fit for me? Do you have advice for that?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we kind of guide you in wearing, you know, true to size. These are whole sizes only. So I wear a 9.5 and I fit into that 9, 9.5. But the most important thing is when you get it home and you put it on, you're going to want your heel to really rest in that heel cup. You don't want it pushing or falling over. Your heel should really rest nicely. And you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that heel cup really support and cradle your heel. Then you're going to feel the components. You're going to feel your arches being supported. The next thing you want to notice is make sure that your toes are not hitting that toe bumper. They should rest right before that toe bumper. They shouldn't be falling over. You know, you shouldn't have one kind of creeping off the side. They should really rest right before that toe bumper. And then you're going to feel that really nice toe bar resting in underneath your toes. That's the perfect fit. You don't want to be falling out of these. And I see a lot of people thinking, oh, my heel, you know, I'm not kind of at the very edge. No, your heel really needs to rest inside that heel cup. You shouldn't be pushing out. And then you're going to feel all the components of that Birkenstock footbed.
Well, I have to give you guys fair warning that I'm down to about 100 in both the mocha and the khaki. So last opportunity, last look. I mean, we've been having these Birkenstock shows now throughout the season. So we start to dwindle down on sizing and on the more popular colors. So these two will be the first ones to go. We've got just about 100, as I mentioned, in each. And the sizing, we make it easy for you. It runs dual sizing. So from 5.5 to 11.5. Wherever you fall, stick with that range. You just heard all the tips that Courtney had for when you get it home to try it on. You have a full 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. But I love having brands like this here at the network because Birkenstock in particular, over 200 years this company has been around, Courtney, and they're still making these, using their hands, doing it in Germany, same factories. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? And it works, and people love the comfort. But I like that we can bring it here and we can help people get them home using FlexPay. We can help them with the free shipping. They can read all of the reviews. They can try them for 30 days. I mean, it really is the perfect opportunity to get investment shoes like these for 20 bucks. I mean, you kind of can't beat that.
I'm telling you, when you make this purchase, when you make this investment, you are going to be so happy. Your feet are going to be so happy. I mean, when you get them home, if you've never worn Birkenstock before, I will tell you that it does take a couple days to get used to. So that's kind of my tip too. So if you're first time Birkenstock customer,
yes,
you get these home, you're going to want to wear them, you know, an hour on the first day because your foot really needs to get used to this footbed. It's going to need to get used to having that really great arch support. Your toes kind of moving freely, your foot, you know, resting in its natural state. So get it home, wear it, you know, an hour the first day. The second day, go ahead and wear it for 2 hours until you really feel, you know, comfortable and your feet really feel good. And then that's when the magic happens. The more you wear them, the more they become like a custom orthotic. The heat from your body is going to leave your footprint embedded in that suede. That's like magic. You know, you don't get that in every single shoe that you wear.
Right.
So the more you wear it, the more comfortable it becomes. And I tell you, this is going to be your go-to shoe. You are not going to want to take these off.
Yeah. I like the stone color. I think it's a perfect neutral. And then you get the copper finishes here with the working buckles. So that's a beautiful color. You've got this kind of chocolatey brown on the outsole here. Another wonderful neutral. If you guys want to get into the world of metallics, we've got the gold here, and it's stunning. And it really warms up every skin tone, but we have 70 left if you want to get the gold. It's just unique. We only have the 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, and 7, 7.5. And then we also have the 11, 11.5, but that's it if you want to get it in the gold. Again, I will mention this for you, the mocha and the khaki. These are the most popular, and they are very, very limited at this point, but two also great options. The mocha is a classic color for Birkenstock. It is another perfect neutral. I'll show you stone is a little bit more gray. Mocha has a little bit more brown to it. So two beautiful options for you. That khaki, it's so fun to get. I mean, camo print is everywhere. I could totally see somebody wearing these out and people asking, how did you find camo print Birkenstock? We're not used to seeing prints in general from this company.
Mm-hmm. Not at all. And this is super fun, you know, and this is the first year we've done camo, and it has been like flying out. So you guys even having the limited pairs that you do, this is like a gift, honestly, because these like sold out so super fast. And I know you showed that sand color earlier on. That was super popular, but this is that great camo. Everyone loves camo. You're seeing camo everywhere, whether it's in jackets, whether it's in pants. I love it here because this is kind of like this great little accent, you know. This is like jewelry. This is fashion. Jewelry for your feet. Yeah, it's super
and even
fun.
the outsole is that kind of camo army green color, so really pretty if you want to get that. The black, again, very sleek, very chic. This would lend itself to dressier looks if you know, need to wear these maybe to work, or you're wearing them out for a date. Even the back is black as well. Uh-oh, we've got updates. Khaki, okay, officially at the 100 mark now. That's it, but it's spread across all sizes. But that almost makes it even more urgent because we have so many sizes. That means we've got very few in each size. So 100 total if you want to get that khaki. And then finally the white, we can't forget about that. So pretty, perfect for this time of year. It is a beautiful, bright, bright white, and the sole, the outsole, white as well. This one's kind of sporty looking, Courtney.
I love the white. I love the tonal outsole, and you see that on the white, you see that on the black as well. I think it's super fresh. It kind of elevates it a little more, you know, kind of urban uptown. But again, this is the perfect outfit completer. You can dress this up, dress it down. Everyone knows the Arizona. This is, you know, what people really, this is our most iconic style. People recognize this as Birkenstock. We love this silhouette. And again, you know, it is all about the footbed. And we talk about Birkenstock, you have to talk about the footbed, because that is really the DNA of our brand. That's where it's founded. Every single pair of Birkenstock is going to be on that footbed. So we only change the uppers. You're always going to get this really great, comfortable footbed. And that's where Birkenstock started. It's all about that footbed. And so when I talk about the footbed, you know, since 1774, how many companies do you know that have been around since 1774? We created this footbed. We didn't bring the Birkenstock brand to the US until 1966. But in 1902, that's when they really developed this contoured supportive footbed. And here it is. You can see how it all works. It's this really deep heel cup. It's going to cradle and stabilize your heel. And then there's the contoured footbed. That's going to support all of the arches of your foot. You're really going to feel your arches being supported when you put this on. There's the wider toe box. That's going to allow your toes to move freely. And then of course there's the raised toe bar, and that is going to sit right underneath your toes. And so when you're walking, it creates a natural gripping motion. And then it creates circulation in your legs. And then this is super light footwear too. We don't talk enough about how light Birkenstock is. The outsole is EVA. It's super light. It has a really great traction. And then also there's jute. And jute, it's going to make sure that, you know, it's really stable. The shoe is really stable, but it is a natural wicking material. And so it's going to keep your foot really dry. And then of course there's that cork. And you know, when you see the cork, you're going to say, hey, that's a Birkenstock. And then of course there's the suede footbed liner. That's where the magic happens. That's the more you wear it, your body is going to heat up that suede, and it's going to leave your footprint in that suede. And so the more you wear it, and over time, it's going to become like a custom orthotic. I mean, this is magic. I tell you, it is magic.
There's nothing like it. And I've bought shoes before that have this look, that are trying to do what Birkenstock does. It's not the same. They don't feel the same. They're just heavy, stiff bottoms. Your feet start to hurt after you wear them. If you have not treated yourself to actual Birkenstock, and you haven't experienced it, I am inviting you to do it now. Allow yourself to really, you look great, but you feel so good when you wear them. It's so hard to explain without you actually getting it home and getting it on your foot. That's why FlexPay is so awesome here at HSN, because that's how you get it home for 20 bucks. And you can pay that every month with 0 interest, but you get your shoes right away after that first flex payment. So you can use credit card, debit card, PayPal, whatever you prefer. We're not even charging for shipping and handling. 30 days, wear them around, see how they feel, see what we're talking about. If you don't love them, you can always send them back. All right, these two are on their way out, so make sure you get those orders in.